welcome. Long Beach real estate agent will be here to help you save you money, make you money, not lose money. So let's get going. Okay, Long Beach real estate agent, the best agents and how to choose your agent. You see, this video in the series is really to help you find the right agent. Whether you're a buyer or a seller, you need a good one. But what constitutes a good one? Because if you ask any Long Beach real estate agent if they're a good one, then guess you know what the answer would be, don't you? So is it the one that's been going the longest, the one who's sold more properties than anyone else? Is it the cheapest, lowest fees, or one who charges the most? They must be good to charge more than anyone else, don't you think so? Well, you see a lot of variables, but we'll give you a great understanding later in the video so you actually get the right one for you. The reality is it could be any of them mentioned, but you need to do your own due diligence and choose the right one for you. You may have had someone say that this real estate agent was great for me. They may not be the right one or right fit for you. You see, I use the analogy, LeBron James is one of the best sportsmen, certainly in basketball. Would you pick him to play ice hockey for the USA team in the Olympics? Probably not, although it would be better than most, I would imagine. You see, picking the right fit for you is so important to achieve the best you can in selling your home. Who is the real estate agent you need then? You see, we all buy the person first. That's in any walk of life. If you meet an agent with great credentials, but you just don't get along, then despite what real estate agents will be saying, listening to this or reading this, they are not the ones for you. It is a challenging time selling your property, but trying to work with someone you can't get along with will not give you the best outcome. A really good agent, though, will be adaptable and be able to understand your perspective straight away. So firstly, it would be worthy speaking with a few, or at least until you find the right one. Number one tip, do not base your selection on price. Yes, of course it's a factor, but I would say the smallest factor. See, having sold property all over the world, but not in the UK, a family member asked me to sell their home in the UK once. I said, get a good local agent, as I wasn't in the UK market, but knew a really good one. Having gone through 4 agents in 2 years with no sale, I kept telling them who the best agent is. He said they were too expensive. Cut the story short, he went with them and they sold the house in 3 weeks for the full asking price. So do not base your selection on price. There is usually a reason someone is willing to undercut everyone on fees. The reason is that they are either desperate and crap, hence they're not selling anything. In Long Beach, property is not budget. You need to get someone who isn't cheap to sell quality property at the higher value you need. Someone who understands the value. The average property price in Long Beach is pushing 800k. That's at the time of this writing. And the national average USA is 450k. So you're the top end of the market. You need an agent to reflect this. Okay, so we come on to fees. You see, be prepared to negotiate on fees. Though although some will negotiate, you do find the ones who are not willing to be, usually because they know their own value and what they offer. The agent I mentioned in the UK is the highest priced agent, but they sell houses in all markets. When property is booming, it's easy to sell. When times are more challenging, you need a really good one, helping and working for you. A note here, even if an agent can sell, make sure they are proficient at getting a sale through. Check their history on this, really important. Sometimes getting someone to lower their fee can also transfer over to lowering their service. They would never admit to this, but it is human nature. As a real estate agent, if you have 2 properties listed and a great potential buyer and one property screws you down on your fees, which one do you think they will guide the red hot buyer to? Of course, be realistic. Yes, be realistic, because even some real estate agents are human. Well, a few of them are. Now, experience. While experience can be a good thing when choosing a real estate agent, it can work either way. You see, sometimes the longest serving real estate agent can be tired, had enough, and doesn't really want to be doing the job anymore. This is common in many industries, that simply they get to a point that they can't really be bothered anymore. They've had enough. Not all. I know some great real estate agents who have been going for years, and I can't believe the energy and enthusiasm they still have. It's easy to see why they sell so many homes. So you see, after the experienced agent, then you look at the inexperienced real estate agents. Okay, so do you want to work with somebody who hasn't sold a house yet, or just qualified 2 months ago? Probably not, you imagine. However, one thing they usually will have is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm really does count for a lot and can be so infectious. A word of warning though, they should be working in conjunction with someone with experience, as it's important to get the legal technicalities correct, and in any curveball situations be able to deal with it. An experienced real estate agent will have come across most scenarios, so by all means, using an experienced agent, make sure they're working with somebody. So keep watching for the next video in the series, and check in the description for the full free video series on buying or selling our property in Long Beach. Bye for now, see you in the next video.